Hello, kindergarten writers. Happy Thursday. Today is April the 30th. It's the last day of April. I can't believe it. So we've been talking about opinions, and we've been talking about perfect pets for our family. And I had already told you yesterday I had filled up 2 of my boxes, and I'm going to share with you the other 2. So if you remember that we talked about we could use feelings, we could use information, we could use stories, and we could use reasons. So my last 2, one is a story and one is a piece of information. So I'm going to start with the story. Joseph kept these dwarf pets. They only were in a box about this big. Can you say about that big? It's not a big aquarium at all. But he kept them in his room. And at the time, his daddy used to work very late. Joseph would go to bed before his daddy would come home. And so those little dwarf frogs used to keep him company when he would go to sleep. He called them Tom and Jerry because he used to like that cartoon, Tom and Jerry, and that's what he named the frogs. And they gave him such comfort. And so that was another reason they were a perfect pet for our family. And then the last one was a fact. Mrs. Frio did not want. Have you ever gotten a goldfish from a fair? And they don't last that long, and it's very sad for a family. So we had done some research, and the dwarf frogs can live for 5 years or more. Joseph had his for exactly 5 years. So that was a long time to kind of have a small pet in our house that was easy to take care of. But it was important to us that we didn't have a pet that would not be easy to take care of and that wouldn't last a long time. So I have filled out my 4 boxes. So today you're going to fill out your other 2 boxes. Now, don't forget, you may use whatever type of opinion statement you want. If you want to put feeling, information, you may. If you want to put information, story, feeling, you may. It is up to you. That is all part of your choices. You just need to support your choices. Okay, writers, so we're going to be taking those 4 boxes and we're going to be turning them into a story that you're going to either write down on a piece of paper. There's this on Seesaw. But if you think this is like, oh, this is real, I can't do it, then you could just use this piece of paper, your 4 organizer squares, and you're going to tell your story. And you have today and tomorrow to work on this, so it's not something that we have to finish in one day. You have 2 days to finish this, but I can't wait to hear your opinions and your statement facts and your conclusion on what you think your best pet is for your family. And on Seesaw, I put a piece of paper. It looks a little different than this, but it's the same words. I just want to go over some words you could be using in your piece that might help you as you're putting all of those boxes together. Words like first. First, I think a dog would be great for my family because, or second. Secondly, the other reason I want a cat is because my sister likes cats too. Or you could use the word third if you're giving another fact. Or next. My grandpa loves dogs and he lives with us. Also, it doesn't cost much money to feed a fish. That's why I want a fish. These are words that you could be putting into those boxes to turn them into sentences as you're going to be saying them or writing them. Remember, you have that your choice. Another reason, finally, and last. And at the very end, when we're ready to wrap up our writing or wrap up what you want to say, you could use words like this. That is why I believe, or it is clear that, all in all, in conclusion, as you can see. So, Mrs. Frio is going to read mine tomorrow. And I'm going to see if you can see which one of these phrases I said. So, I would like for you to take your squares and either record yourself putting them together into statement sentences with a conclusion on what your perfect pet is. Or you can write out what your perfect pet is. And can you see my little dwarf frog there? There he is. Okay, so that is what your task is today. We're taking these 4 squares that we talked about all week, our opinions that we talked about all week, and putting them together to make one piece of writing or one speech on your opinion on which is the perfect pet for your family. I can't wait to hear your opinions, your pets, and how you put it all together.